if you from anywhere in Florida, or if you from anywhere in the country, I don't know. Let's just start talking about it real quick. I'm from Broward County, Florida, South Florida. They call South Florida, now trick that are recently talking to Nene Lee saying they call it the bottom. You feel me? The bottom. You did like they never called us the South. I used to always wonder why they call us like the bottom. And I say the bottom of the map because we literally at the bottom of the map, but they never called South Florida the South. North Florida can be considered the South. Once you get into Orange County, shit start to get a little metropolitan where urbanized to where you can really make a come up. Like you could be the gladiator. You ever seen the movie Gladiator where the slave becomes so powerful and this and that? Like a little nigga like myself can come and accumulate a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You can accumulate money in South Florida. You can really, and this for you police ass niggas that just tuned in, because I know that's what's the fuck watching. You can accumulate money in South Florida. Fucking, you can't accumulate no money in the, because I'm on some important shit right now. I'm finna do my little rant. I said I wouldn't. I'm not doing no rant about the world. I'm just doing a rant about Macon, Georgia. This is the worst fucking city you ever want to fucking move to in Georgia. And I'm gonna tell you why. I dropped over fucking six the fucking small ass redneck town, dog. This shit is not built for a black man to fucking survive or to thrive. More so to thrive. If anything you gonna do in this town is survive. And the niggas who from this town so used to the system that they just go along with the flow of the things. And the only people making money is, and when I say money, money what they consider money, because after you pay Georgia State taxes, your ass making, if you make $20 here, you making $16 anywhere else. That's equivalent to, if you make $25 here, mind you, the more money you make anywhere in America, that's the more you get taxed. But the point I'm making is, if you make anywhere, $30 here is $20 in South Florida. So I tell a person, a girl asked me when I took my drug test for this job yesterday or the other day, I took a drug test. The girl say she do phlebotomy and all this other stuff. She say, I say, man, the efficiency is you're gonna get efficiency for $1,000. But what I felt to explain to her was you might pay $1,000 and up in rent, but you can make $1,000 a week. You can make $800 to $1,000 and up. So the minimum you're gonna make in South Florida is $800 a week. You would be lucky to get in fucking Georgia without a degree and think you finna make $800 in 2 fucking weeks. I'm talking about outside of Atlanta. Once you go outside of Atlanta, you've officially entered the twilight zone. You've officially entered he's the lick, we gonna get him as the lick. I got a motherfucker made a false accusation against me, and the fucking motherfuckers went and got me going through court. I've been going to court every fucking day, every such and such fucking day. Bought this motherfucking shit off a bitch that say she got a picture of my tag. They ain't produced a picture of my tag yet. And I've been explaining to these motherfucking clucks that, hey, anybody can take a picture of a goddamn tag. If you say an accident happened, you got to take a picture of a crime scene. When the motherfucker you ever heard of a murder happen and the bitch ain't take a picture of the murder scene? Bitch ain't never take a picture of the dead body. You can't say a fucking accident happened. There's false allegations, but fuck that. In the midst of the shit, you can't even start to get a probable cause affidavit to even fucking bring charges to nobody in Florida. Dog, one thing about it, dog, I regret as a Floridian talking shit about fucking anywhere in Florida, especially South Florida, dog. If you from South Florida, Palm Beach, all the way to Monroe County, dog, you blessed, dog. If you from fucking Florida, period, you are blessed. Do not get caught up in this fucking wave of niggas moving to Georgia, dog. This shit is a fucking scam. This is the biggest fraud. And when you get to the town, you gonna go through some Glorilla shit. Well, how they supposed to been fucking investigating fucking a bitch breaking her shit, but instead it turns into a prosecution for her. This shit is the most fucking, dog. This motherfuckers die in their jails, not their prisons. Don't even get me to speaking on welfare prison. The shit on fucking the news every fucking week for a bitch dying. Bitch, that might as well be the death chamber, bitch. But we're not even talking about prison. We just talking about their jails. They can't even protect the innocent who are accused of fucking crimes and they shit. They motherfucking talk about for roadways, road projects. It's gonna cost $100 million to fix 10 miles of fucking road. They's money laundering. The whole fucking town is fucking crooked, bro. This fucking shit is a fucking ridiculous place, bro. And then this fucking lawyer, bro. This pussy ass lawyer, dog. He could have called me and say, well, most lawyers will fucking keep you up to staff. Me. I'm getting motherfuckers want to get me. Stay off of YouTube. Fuck that. I'm exposing this shit, dog. If you from fucking Florida, do not fucking move to Macon, fucking Georgia, dog. This is the worst place you want to motherfucking ever move to. It's a bunch of nosy. Even the old people don't mean you no good. The old motherfuckers want to get up in your business. Hey, where you from? What you do? Where you work at? So they can pass it back to their fucking police sons or man, fuck. Don't answer no fucking question if you move here. It's nothing to fucking Georgia, anywhere in Georgia, but Macon, Georgia specifically. Tell a bitch stay out your fucking business. These motherfuckers only want to extort you for fucking cash, dog. The realtors is gonna lie to you. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my realtor because she asked me over dinner. We went to dinner and she said, "Are you sure you want to move here?" That I gotta give her the credit saying that shit. Cause everybody kept asking me, why you moving here? Why you don't go to Atlanta? Why you don't go to Forsyth? Why you don't go to Monroe County? Why you don't go to fucking this and that? Why are you gonna move here? Why you don't go to Houston County, Warner Robins? They developing. Why you wanna move to Macon? A city that motherfucking only have accumulated 1,000 people in growth due to the natural births that's born in the fucking county. In 20 fucking years, they done grow by 1,000. Actually, they done lost people. This is a dying city. And if you move to this bitch, they gonna fucking make you die with them. They gonna bleed your fucking pockets, dog. Everywhere around this bitch is unprofessional, dog. I ain't never heard of a bitch being brought up on charges off a fucking hearsay accusation and then try to base it off a picture that ain't even been produced yet. Taking me through fucking hell. Go to fucking court. I done paid so much money in fucking parking fees and et cetera, et cetera. Dog, this shit so fucking... And then the fucking lawyer... And then for the cop is on body camera trying to coerce me. The cop out to some shit that I ain't even do. I go to internal affairs, which internal affairs, most places fucking is bullshit. But I still go to that. And I'm like, yo, let me get the body camera footage. Oh, we can't submit the body camera footage because this is pertinent. How the fuck you can't, bitch? This shit gonna show your officer trying to coerce me. This shit gonna show that the motherfucker who made a false accusation to me, her niece is a cop. Work at the same goddamn department. This shit, bruh. I try to keep my personal shit offline. I just be talking about like national shit and me as an American, this and that. But I can't be quiet about this shit, bro, because dog, only reason I even bought this house was for the little girl behind me, dog. I wanted my daughter to own some shit, bro. And I feel so disappointed, dog, because they got to stand in spades. I don't know if it's just in spades, but they say study long, study wrong. I studied this place for a year and a half, dog. I watched the news. I looked at the fucking... From before they used to be Bibb County, I looked at when they made a merger, because it used to just be making the city in itself, sort of like how Atlanta encompasses multiple counties when the city is supposed to fit inside of a county. I did all this fucking studying. I looked at who's the first mayor when this bitch collaborated and collaged and shit. I thought I knew everything. I looked at the demographics. I used to walk through this shit on Google Earth. I just knew I had it figured out. But the reality of it is, bro, if you fucking plan on ever moving to fucking Georgia, rent. Don't buy shit. Rent. Because when you rent, you don't have no obligation to stay no fucking where. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could just get the fuck on. You feel me? But when you fucking buy some shit, dog, you fucking made a commitment to the fucking place, bro. This shit is just fucked up. I ain't nobody gonna tell me no quit cussing. Bitch, you get the fuck out of here. Bitch, you ain't even like my status yet, cocksucker. You get the fuck on, you devil. The one thing about me, dog, God, I talk to my God every day, deep in my thoughts with my God, deep in my prayers with my Father. And when I talk to my Father, I talk to my Father the way He let my tongue speak freely. My Father govern my tongue. So I don't need no cocksucker devils in this bitch telling me fucking quit cussing when, bitch, you ain't even like this. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it to yours? No, listen, I agree with you, Valentine's Chaplain, on that part. Earth isn't mine to conquer. The devil's already conquered this place. And one thing it made me heart back on, back in the days when I was legit, when we had real pastors that really cared and they devoted their whole lives, they would put money out of their personal finances to make sure everything stayed afloat and whatnot. These was the real pastors that didn't get into the shit for profit. When you had them preachers that didn't preach for profit, one thing they used to always say, and they don't say this in churches no more, but they used to say, this earth isn't ours. The devil's already won on earth. This is a spiritual battle. So I totally agree with you that earth isn't mine to conquer. But the part what I'm just talking about is the actual, how do I put it? The system of, dog, like how people can have a cloak over their eyes and think they living good. That's why the locals try to get in your business. That's why I'm here to tell you that if you fucking move to anywhere in Georgia, you know what actually sold me on buying my house. So the lady, the realtor, she said, let's go out to lunch. You know, mind you, she's got a lot of money that she can make from the shit. So she's like not minding like taking me out to lunch and paying for the shit because there's a lot of money from the commission. Should I buy my crib, right? So we go to Golden Corral. It's on a Sunday at that, on top of everything. To see all them black people, to see the love that they look like they had. I haven't seen that. It appeared. This is a freaking mirage. I said I ain't seen that many black people in one place, period. Especially that many black people that look like they God fearing, etc., etc. It just was a mirage. And freaking I bought into it without actually saying, you know what? Let me take a look. I should have just said, give me 2 more weeks. And then, but my hotel fees was running up, which was minuscule to compare it to me buying a whole house. But hotel fees running up, rental car fees running up. I'm like, you know what? I seen my crib. I never had owned the home, first time home buyer. I'm like, this is an opportunity for me to actually own property. I never questioned like the real. I should have did my real due diligence. Due diligence is more than just look at a home. It's study the town, study the lack of home ownership. I should have seen that. Only people that I seen that own the houses old black women who husbands died. Ain't no young niggas owning no town here. Owning no houses here. That's a fact. That ain't no diss. That's a literal fact. You can fact check it. Look up fucking Macon, Georgia. Ain't no ownership like that. This is a town that's highly rented. Most of the people that have